Hey guys, Lord here, back again with another action figure review of quite possibly a better Overkill figure than Overkill from the Spawn line. Interesting how that works. But today we'll be taking a look at the Warhammer 40k Darktyde Ogryn. That's it. He's a Darktyde Ogryn. I guess ogres are Caucasian in the Warhammer universe. This, of course, is brought to us by the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys and is a mega figure offering in their Warhammer 40k line. That said, this is the last mega figure in the Warhammer 40k line and the last Warhammer 40k figure I have to look at this week anyways. I might have more in the future, we'll see. But we looked at the Darktyde Trader Guard yesterday, I believe, and the Orc Mega Knob with Buzzsaw the day before that. So check those reviews out if you haven't already. Would really appreciate it if you did. But knowing you guys, Warhammer stuff does relatively good for my channel. So hopefully y'all are hitting those up and getting them views up, because we may have surpassed 700 subscribers, but it's a long road to 800 and then 1,000. No sleep, no rest. Do what it takes to be the best, as the band Hatebreed says. So, with that being said, let's cut right to the chase. Take a look-see at the Darktyde Ogryn's only real accessory. He's got the big saw, chainsaw, blade, whatever gun with a big barrel on it. Drum, whatever you want to call it. It's a big arse gun. It's not tall, like it's not long. I mean, it does go up to his pec there, but it's big enough. It's friggin' huge. That's what she said. And then he also comes with a hockey puck display stand with the Warhammer logo on it, for all that can do for you. All the good that'll do for you. Gee whiz, we're gonna talk. So let's just take a look-see at this big arse figure here. He's massive, and I got him for 16 bucks on Amazon Prime Days last year during, I think it was October, right? Forget when Prime Days was. But what a bargain. This thing is freaking huge. I will tell you, very limited on articulation though. So, head is on a double ball peg. You can position it a little bit, not a lot. He's got some tilt, he's got some rotation in there. But nothing to write home about, okay? Nothing crazy. Shoulders are on the standard McFarlane, kind of ball sockets there, but they don't get a lot of forward and back. They do go out and back down on both sides. This side actually clicks, the other side doesn't. Pauldrons are on double ball pegs, I believe, so that's nice. You can adjust them and get them out of your way if you want. I think one is different from the other. Yes, it is. He's got a single joint in the elbow with rotation. That's where you get your bicep swivel. And then his wrists just swivel. He does have a hinge in there. Let me move this side because the other side's crazy tight. But there you go. Hopefully you can see that. It is bending in and out. That's the only direction you get. Very much like the... actually, is it different from the Devastator and the Doomsday figures from DC Multiverse? I think so. I think those went up and down. This guy's is in and out. I think the Violators is like this too. I will tell you, this side is crazy tight on my nose. Listen to this. Now that's a tight joint. That right there is a tight joint. That said, he does have a waist joint here, but it doesn't do anything really. So unless you maybe heated this, you're not going to get anything out of that, unfortunately. His hips can kick forward and back very minimally. The diaper hinders it a ton. You ain't getting squat out of that. This side gets a little bit more. It can go out a little bit, back down. No real thigh cut to speak of where the thigh is concerned. Oh, that side gets one. What about? Oh yeah, there is a little bit. Not a big one, but enough. He does have a swivel in the knee. And a hinge too, but it's tighter than I'll get out. Let me see if I can bend it. Let's see if I... There we go. These figures give you a workout, I swear. There you go. It's a little bit out of the knee there. Not enough to write home about, I'm afraid, but He's a big boy, so he gets a pass. He also has a hinge in the ankle here. Again, very tight. No ball hinge. I don't think he's got anything down there. Just no, he's got a. No, that's like a thigh cut swivel. It's not even a boot swivel. So he's got that going on. He does have a rocker. It's pretty steep though, so I wouldn't count on that being very useful, but you can use it. And then he does have toe joints that are detented as well, so he won't topple over much anyways. He's still a big chunk of freaking plastic, man. Holy cow. Very impressive indeed. It's amazing what McFarlane can do for 40 bucks, and then what Hasbro says they can't do for 40 bucks. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. The Todd Father's always been easy on our wallets, although those $30 DC Multiverse figures are getting kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. Some of them are worth it, most of them aren't. But there is the Darktyde Ogryn in all of his glory. I actually like to hunch his head down like this. Makes him look more ogre-like, but for the maximum height, we'll do that. Forward a bit. So you have an idea. What an ugly mug on that thing, too. Just look at that face. It's a face only a mother could love. An Ogryn mother. But bringing in our two regulars, because what else can we compare this guy to? I mean, really, he's a flippin' giant. Here's Brother Mandibulus. The infamous 11 spawn, totally dwarfed by this guy. Again, I think you could probably make a good custom overkill out of this guy. You know, do some part swapping and whatnot. I think it could happen. I really do. So let me know in the comments if anyone's attempted that, because this guy's a pretty good scale for spawn here. I think he works. Overkill was always taller than Al Simmons anyways, so, you know. You're only limited by your imagination. If you have no imagination, then you have no fun. I'm sorry, but the heck. What's it all for at the end of the day, you know? Alright, that brief Mr. Rogers arse moment aside, it is time now that we wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and while this may not be the most dynamic figure in the Warhammer 40k line, or any line for that matter, for 16 buckaroos on Amazon Prime Days last year, 2023, for those of you watching this in the future, you can't go wrong there, man. This is a big chunk of burning plastic for a low price. You might even still be able to get him for that price. Knowing these Warhammer figures, they do go on clearance after a while, usually super cheap, so I wouldn't be surprised if he is still around 20 bucks or so nowadays. But for the price I paid, can't go wrong, man. This is literally a bath in a box, or in McFarlane's case, a collectible in the box, and I couldn't be happier with him, even though, again, he has his limitations as far as articulation goes. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.